across the state. Equally, emergency toll-free lines 112 and 767 in order for them to alert the government on impending security emergency alerts. Number 6, patriotism. The desired goals. There must be patriotic spirit, that is, putting Nigeria first in whatever we do, and play a patriotic role to expose heinous crime or willful act in our society by giving vital information to security men. The question is, how many of us do this? We are fond of saying one thing. If I give any information to the Nigerian police or to security outfits, they will report me. No, that era has passed. Everybody is now a journalist. You have your phone, your Android, forward it. So many people belong to so many platforms. Just we have achieved so many goals. Like the issue of Badu, people gave us informations. And the Commissioner of Police acted upon this, and we achieved goals as Nigerians to give information to the police, to security members. Because what we are doing in Lagos today, everybody have something because of our own efforts. While you are closing your two eyes, some people are on the streets at night. And it will be disastrous castigating the activities of those people on the road carrying guns for your own sound sleep. Yet tomorrow you wake up in the morning, you still castigate me. There's no perfect system in the world. And I want to tell you the kind of police a nation has. That one of the key factors to improving health and safety culture is education. If employees have a better understanding of health and safety, they are more likely to be proactive. Number 8, zero harm requires skill, will to learn and to let go. Moving have to learn new ways to behave and let go of old ways. Purposeful learning requires more skill and will. More often than not, the skills are meant cognitive ones. Those required to expand one's worldview, see causal relationships in new ways, and experiment safely with new behavior. In turn, this requires varying degrees of self-regulation and the power to make decisions, speak up, and to embrace the learning of failure. This won't happen without willingness to move on. Number 9, transparency. This is fundamental to accurate risk perception. Transparency is necessary to work out the best response in given context. The conditions and actions that contribute to incidents are often latent, seen but not talked about, or lost to habituation. Transparency helps people to see things as they actually are. Opaqueness makes it difficult to see risk clearly. Okay, to round up, I have to give you this. Badu caught a war. A man was identified. He called the man Akala or something like that at Ikorodu. We are supposed to seal his property because they thought that's why they always initiate people. And behold, this man had nothing less than 250 northerners guiding that place. It would have been kind of brutality, war, for us to gain access to that place. Do you know what I did that day? I just called somebody from the African Shrine. I was born and bred in the ghetto in this Lagos. So I called somebody. There's an assignment given to me. We have to see this. But what I was told that there are over 250 guys there with bow and arrow. And I don't want to kill, I don't want to be killed. You stay in Ikorodu, what do we do? All I have to do is just take this little amount, tell them it's your birthday, buy drinks, buy whatever you have to drink, shag them up for me. Even when they told me 5 o'clock, go and say, I said, no, I'm not going. So exactly by 12:30 a.m., the guy called me, Baba, they are sleeping. And I got there with my Black Maria, picked them, locked the place. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure people would want to contact the Lagos State Task Force. I can't give out my own personal number. I've done that in the past, and up to now I'm still suffering it. My PRO, Oh, please come forward and give his own number. That's his own beat. You can disturb him because I'm still going through headache. Thank you very much.
Thank you, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. To reach the task force on any vital information or security tips, we have again, sir, 081 80 44 2004. Thank you.
A round of applause for CSP Olayinka Egbeyemi, Chairman, Lagos State Task Force. Please, let's appreciate him. Yes, before I call on the next speaker, presence of Mr. Akitunde Oyebode, Executive Secretary, Lagos State Employment Trust Fund, but ably represented by Teju Abisoye. Is she here? Abisoye, I beg your pardon. Please be awesome. Round of applause for her. That's her at the back. Please, let's appreciate her. Now, right about now, I will call on Professor Martin, the Department of Building Technology at the University of Lagos. And he'll be giving us the topic, or rather he'll be treating the topic, Vision Zero, an illusion or a possibility. And Professor, sir.
Well, Vision Zero, an illusion or a possibility. You are trying to ask us, is it a marriage? Is it something that is possible? I would like to say immediately that the question is so rhetorical. It could be either way. I have my views and you have yours. Okay. Please where is the control? Okay. It's not. Okay, I'm going to be talking to it. It's not responding. Thank you, sir. Okay. We're going to talk about the terms we are using, the meaning and importance of vision, the accomplishment of vision, and the guiding pillars of vision, Vision Zero concept, the context and characteristics of Lagos, then if there's any anecdotal evidence, and we're going to talk about agenda for action, and what is our desire, where are we, and where do we want to go. Well, when I was coming, as I came here, I was hearing Vision Zero, and I was thinking of my younger ones. When you hear the word zero, except you explain there is zero tolerance, our small children will be talking of 100%. So if it's zero tolerance for injury, accident, or anything that is negative. So, but vision, you can see the description of some definition, is the faculty or ability to see things. A dream that may not come to pass. A possibility is something that has a probability of being executed. Now, what is Vision Zero concept? I think everybody here has got an understanding. It's zero harm in the workplace. We've got a history. We were told about Singapore in 2017. But as for Lagos, are not acceptable. Then it's meant that we should be proactive and not active. It's talking about joint efforts of employees. Now, meaning and importance of vision. You can see that slide. Vision is an intangible mental image, and it can lead you to tangible projects and outcomes. There could be tangible projects and outcomes. You just see that? Now, vision drives great accomplishments. And I have what I call the vision and accomplishment equation. Vision without resources, vision plus resources, You are terribly rich and you don't know what to do with the money. Obviously, there's going to be complacency and waste. Now, the question is, don't answer me, please. Which equation do we fall into? And which equation do we desire? Now, the guiding pillars of vision, you can look at that. Every vision must have a timeline, must be smart, must be measurable, and there must be an incrementality in it. You know, Nigeria, we've got to be practical because we'll be attending a lot of conferences. Why I think we should commend the commission is that it's not only talking, it's walking the talk. Now, for vision, there must be some level of incrementalism. And I've said that without vision, there's going to be complacency. Our vision, there must be an operational definition of that vision. Some years ago, we moved from Vision 2010. There was Vision 2010. We are now in 2018. Am I right? Then from 2010, we are in Vision 2020. Now, what we going to is Vision 2020. Are we realizing it? Are we measuring it? I guess when we reach 2020, we're going to have another Vision 2050. They should go beyond policy pronouncements. Now, accomplishments of vision, you see so many areas where vision has moved the world forward. In aviation, some of us heard the story of the Dwight brothers, the Wright brothers, about aeroplane. They thought of something, and today we have the airplane. We also have this is how it was in those days. I mean, during the experimental stage, eventually you have the airplane, and now you have the rocket. It's a product of vision of people. Now, what is Lagos? All of us, Lagos means different things to different people. But Lagos is a mega city. It's a melting point of cultures. People are educated, people are good, the bad, and the ugly. And it has different socio-economic sectors, different areas where people are working. You have the private sector. Even in the private sector, you have the informal sector. You have the public sector. You have the oil and gas. You have the telecoms. You have the power. And all these are centers of human activities. And each of them generates its own risks and hazards that need to be managed. That's why I see the Lagos Safety Commission as an omnibus commission. It's a clearinghouse. Because every sector that involves human activity, one of the priorities is going to be safety. And as Honorable Gbajabiamila said that time, Section 14 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the security of lives and the welfare of the citizens is the ground norm, is the expectation of any government that wants to provide, that is serving the people. Now, what are we to do? Vision 0, is it realizable? It's a question we have to answer. Now, but there are stakeholders. For us to realize the vision, we've got to do stakeholders, map holders. And one good thing with this commission is that it has been spending efforts, spending resources, gathering people together, and communicating the vision. A vision that is uncommunicated will die. Many of our heroes past, many of our grandparents, they died with the vision they had because they never transferred the vision. But good enough, the vision we outlive, like the pioneer DG said, it will outlive, a good vision will outlive the people that started it. Then there will be stakeholders, ownership. We've got to have our vision. And I was talking to somebody, the guy at the top of the computerized vehicle something, and I was telling him that some years ago when they asked us to use a seat belt, it was like they were inconveniencing us. You know why? Because it's attitudinal. But now, if you are in a vehicle and you don't put on your seatbelt, you just feel you are not complete. Am I right? Am I right? But it took time. But there was consistency. Then there is also stakeholders review. You must review. Thank you, sir. All right. Vision 0, conditions and capacity. There must be efficient organizational and functional system. People, process, technology, and the last I want to explain is there are people, there are processes, there are technology, and there are even laws. The most important is the human being, is the behavior. Give us good laws, give us formularizations, give us contract conditions, give us whatever you want to give. If the human being does not change and value life and property, then there is going to be a challenge. Is it possible or not? We have an answer. There should be conscious efforts to see that this vision is achieved. All hands should be on deck. Where do you want to be in 5 years' time, in 20 years' time? And what is your part to play? So I saw this on the net. It's better to be safe than to be sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to thank you for listening to me. Thank you very much.
Please, a round of applause for him. Please, let's appreciate him. Let's appreciate him. Please, let's appreciate him. Yes, we are streaming live. It's about safety. A lot of people will be getting us live, even right here with their handsets. So for our social media handle, it's Lagos Vision Zero, whether Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, because we are streaming live. Permit me at this point to call on the representative of the Executive Secretary, Lagos State Employment Trust Fund, that's Mr. Akintunde Oyebode, ably represented by Teju Abisoye. Please, a round of applause for her. All right. 5 minutes.
Yes, that's fine. 5 minutes.
Actually postpone his promotion till tomorrow because of this. So, but he has to go and start getting things done and make sure that we are safe from this in terms of security. So when it comes to safety, it's me. When it comes to security, it's him. So you can see the difference. But if there's no breach of safety, would there be any security? So, but now, it's our guy on top. So, we want to give him for the speech. Where's Dr. Dada? So,
Yes, let's appreciate Professor. Yes, it's so important that the CSP came all the way from what he was supposed to do today. He was supposed to be decorated. Can you imagine it? That's to tell you how important this event is to us and, of course, to Lagos people at large. And as a result, the Director General, Lagos State Safety Commission, will be also honoring him with this beautiful plaque for coming, this award for making this event. CSP Olayinka Egbeyemi, Chairman, Lagos State Task Force. Please, let's appreciate him. Since we have started with one person, we would also like to also give All right, since we have started giving the awards, so we would also like to finish it. Is giving this award to Mr. Shegun Obayendo, MD CEO, Lagos Computerized Vehicle Inspection Service, for their role on safety matters. Please, a round of applause for them. Please, let's appreciate him. Yes, Professor Martin Dada just gave us that insightful talk on Vision Zero, an illusion or a possibility. It is a possibility. It is not a revolution. It is an evolution. Please, a round of applause for Professor Martin Dada.
There's nothing I will do. If you'd be doing the same thing, I will constantly call you to come and do one thing or the other. I will say I can beg him to come. It's not because it's time to go to the breakout session. So please get his contact. You need him for your company, for your organization. He can do you good. He can do you good.
Do that after this time out. And so the Lagos State Safety Commission would also like to appreciate what the Neighborhood Safety Agency is doing in our midst, particularly in communities across the state, talking about safety awareness in the state. Ladies and gentlemen, let us appreciate Mr. Adegboyega Bajulaye as he receives his award.
You need to know this man. He has a very simple life. But for your neighborhood to be safe, you need him. He has more staff after the governor. Not the same way with the police, but they assist the police. That's why I can be able to sleep at night. Before, there's no way. But nowadays, because I know that when you see them, please call them up for your neighborhood assistant. So when you have any issues, find the neighborhood watchers in your area.
Appreciate all the award recipients. A round of applause for them, please. All right, thank you.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. I'll be standing on all existing protocol, and we're going to try and make this, we're going to do a summary of our presentation this afternoon. The Employment Trust Fund was set up by His Excellency Governor Akinwumi Ambode for youth employment in Lagos State. The employment rate in Lagos and Nigeria is rising, and something has to be done about it. This is relevant to us because then in every program we're doing, we realize that work safety, health, and well-being is critical to maintain success, reduce cost, make sure that we're encouraging efficient workspaces. So I'm going to be very brief. I don't know if the presentation is up. I'm just going to speak very quickly to what we are doing to support this. We recognize what everybody has said. The task force, standard of living, reduced life expectancy, effects on mental health, loss of adequate manpower. We talk about skills. Occupational health and safety is extremely important in today's workspace. We say it helps to get safe. If you have a safe, healthy environment, you're most likely going to get safe, healthier, more productive workforce. A better understanding of management and your business and its risk. There will be operational efficiency and increased savings when you have to use less money to get people into the hospital. a deeper understanding of your overall business, enhanced reporting or material issue, and compliance, even ensuring that there's health and safety. We're actually one step ahead because the Constitution actually says it, that each state shall direct its policy towards ensuring that health, safety, and welfare of all persons in employment are safeguarded and not endangered or abused. Lagos is very proactive and moving forward in making sure that we do this very efficiently. Looking ahead, because we tend to work with the youth a lot. We're saying that what are the things that are changing for this sector? We said increase in policy and regulation. Personal liability would help in driving this change. Then, of course, advances in technology is actually helping. At the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund, we have different programs, and we're insisting on implementing health and safety procedures in all across our programs. The three major ones you will probably have heard about. The first one is our employability program, which is called the Lagos State Employability Support Program, which we're doing in partnership with the UNDP. Under this program, we're actually taking operations, healthcare, and what is critical in all our all that program across all our partners when we do on that program. Again, of course, we make sure that we had pictures for you that we wanted to show you on what we're doing regarding that. Then, of course, in our loan program, in our innovation program, so we have a Lagos Innovate program where we're supporting young people that have. As a partner as well, it is important that you imbibe all the health and safety culture that is required, international standard, we're not joking with it. And of course, in our loan program, which is our flagship program, where we give loans to existing businesses, the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund has disbursed over 1 billion naira to businesses that are in this sector, that work in the health, in safety, and in well-being of people across the state. That's our role, that's our part. We think we ourselves in the Employment Trust Fund, we make sure that that is part of our own safety codes. We promote it, we provide safe occupational safety. We always do training for our staff. We are always training ourselves in terms of safety and health safety, health, and well-being. We're always doing this. It's extremely important. And we maintain a risk-based emergency management program to reduce the impact of emergency events. That is the role of the LSCTF under this. Thank you very much for listening to us.
Please let's appreciate Teju Abisoye, who represented the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund, talking about the Executive Secretary. A round of applause for her, please. Now, at this time, please permit me to call on the award recipient, Mr. Adegboyega. And he'll be giving us his presentation on importance of neighborhood and community safety awareness in Lagos State. Like the DG rightly said, we can now sleep without batting an eye. And the time pass, we're always scared that, they are coming, stuff like that, but the neighborhood safety agency are there to take care. Let's give it up. The agency is making DG's work less tedious. You're welcome, sir.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'm just being told that I have 5 minutes now, I wonder what can be said within that 5 minutes. That will have to be a great summary of the whole topic. Actually, the topic, as had been said, is mindset change towards achieving zero harm in workplace. But I would prefer to state it in another way. Mindset change towards achieving complete safety in the community. And with that in mind, I want us to first of all appreciate that issue of community policing within the neighborhood is intertwined with proactive policing. But first and foremost, we need to realize that achieving my own topic, we may not say much on the importance of community policing awareness, safety awareness, without first of all identifying imperative of Lagos Neighborhood Safety Agency, or the officers are Lagos Neighborhood Safety Corps. You will have been seeing some of the officers in the outfit with LNSC, which is Lagos Neighborhood Safety Corps. The agency is LNSA. The imperative to achieve this zero tolerance, we need there is necessity for the agency to operate, and this agency itself cannot fully be effective without having a recourse to the law that establishes the agency. But permit me to state one or two things, one of two functions of the law. I would have loved to state exhaustive functions under the law, but I will pick among the functions of the Neighborhood Safety Agency, born out of the ingenuity of His Excellency